Happy Tuesday, folks. Keith here from Come On The Hoop Celtic. If this is your first time coming across the channel, please do subscribe. A thumbs up or a comment below will be welcome in the video. I didn't get to come on yesterday because my chest is in bits, folks. I've been in bits with bronchitis the last couple of days, and hopefully I get better. It's not gonna kill me 5 minutes to talk and get the lungs alright. But let's talk about Sunday. What a result. We're all still buzzing. We're all still loving the pictures. We're still loving the 2 goals. You know, it was a magical day on Sunday to get that away win. Probably the biggest away win of the season. Obviously getting that 6-point gap. You know, the character football we done. It was an ugly game of football, some people might say, but we were clinical. We took our chances and we got them 2 goals in the first half, which killed their confidence. Yes, they put pressure on us, but I want to talk about a couple of moments that happened in the game from Rangers fans, which was absolutely disgusting. First of all, the glass on the pitch for the second half, before the kick-off of the second half, Joe Hart seen on the pitch. Joe Hart straight away flagged it to Willie Collum, flagged it to Ange, and he protested and he said, if this is not cleaned off the pitch, I'm walking up that tunnel. And that shows some character of Joe Hart. He's been around the game long enough, and 5 of their staff came on. But what's sickening is one of our backroom staff got hit with glass into the head, and he had to undergo. He had to get some stitches done to his head, which is absolutely disgusting to see. At the end of the day, yes, there's hatred in football, there's sectarian abuse. You don't bring that, you don't conduct that type of behaviour, especially at a football match where the whole world is watching, where there's young people there, and you're trying to show an example to these people that are supporting this football club, how passionate you are, and you are the best football club in the world, but yeah, you have that minority of people that ruin it for everyone else. There was another incident when Celtic scored the second goal. If you look on the Celtic YouTube channel, the unique angle, Carter Vickers scores, and when they're celebrating, you can see a Rangers fan jumping out, we see about to jump over the barrier, only for another Rangers fan pulled them back. But that's sickening stuff. It's absolutely sickening stuff. At the end of the day, you don't need that in society, you know. And I know fans get in, sneaking bottles in, but there's no need for it. There's no need for it. There's an alcohol ban, and if you're going to act the bollocks like that and ruin it for everyone else, it's disgusting. At the end of the day, these are 2 massive clubs going against each other. A worldwide audience, everybody's watching. It's an early kick-off, and you get this gobshite that smashes, throws a bottle of Bud onto the pitch, probably hits the crossbar, piece of it all over the pitch, and you know, the small pieces. And that could have injured anyone. Could have injured a Rangers player, could have injured a Celtic player. Joe Hart could have got injured, you know, could have dashed his face. And it's just disgusting to see in society. I know Nicola Sturgeon talked about it yesterday in Parliament in Scotland, saying she's condemned it. Please, Scotland need to get this shit together. This is the second time this season where you're getting a minority of fans just literally showing sectarian abuse. We seen it earlier on with Kyogo at the start of the season, where there was 3 of them fans on that bus doing racial abuse towards Kyogo, and Kyogo never done anything wrong enough. It was absolutely disgusting, and we're living in that society. At the end of the day, if you don't like someone, you don't like them. You don't have to voice it or show that type of behaviour at a football ground. It's disgusting. But we went there, done the job. They scored early. 4 minutes later, we conducted ourselves. Callum McGregor came up with an amazing run into the box. They took a shot. McGregor saved it, and then Tommy Rogic converting it. Unbelievable. Tom loves the occasions against Rangers. Anywhere, Celtic Park, Hampden, Ibrox, loves a goal against them. And then getting that goal just before half time killed their confidence. Joe Hart pulled off a cracking save in the game. That save where he was called upon with his left hand. Yes, they had a chance where it was called off the side and he pulled off another cracking save, but the character of Starfelt was unbelievable in that game. I think the whole jury of Starfelt being the doubters, I think it's time to just vanish it. Yes, footballers all have mistakes in them, but Carl Starfelt sold it for me that he's a Celtic player. He's a Celtic player, and he's going to be a good Celtic player. And I think it's time we need to lay off him and give him the praise where he deserves. And Carter Vickers, come on, like, for God's sake, let's just get this guy in a permanent deal. We've all been saying it. I've done a video on this so many times, and people keep saying, oh well, Jota at the time. I want Carter Vickers. We have consistency at the back. We're not leaking as much goals. He's just a unit. He just has everything you want in a centre back. And it's modern day transfer fees, pay the 10 million. I know some Celtic fans are reluctant to that, but football, everything's going up, inflation's going up. So let's get Carter Vickers. If it's 10 million, let's pay it. At the end of the day, let's pay it. And Jota had a really good game. I thought Maeda, Giakoumakis, like, what can you say about the lad? He's just an absolute workhorse. You see him towards about the last 4 minutes of the game, he just ran himself off, the socks off. I was going to say six, socks off. Him and Maeda at the end, the both of them on the ground, they just looked, absolutely wrecked. Our fans were fantastic. There was no trouble with our fans at the end of the game or during the game. And some fans are saying, don't give them the tickets for I'll give for Celtic Park. I don't know what's going to happen with the club. I really don't. But it's in our hands now. It's in our hands. We can't afford to mess this up. We have 6 games left. We have St Johnstone on Saturday, which, we should be favourites to beat them. At Celtic Park, full house. Confidence is flowing, but you can't disrespect an opponent going into the game. We need to go in with the same temperament, the same plan to beat these at Celtic Park, especially with the 12 man. Go out there, put a show on, and I don't care if it's a scrappy 1-0 or 3-0. Once we get the 3 points and keep putting pressure on them, you never know, they'll be going in with 9 points to chase on Sunday, and they could mess it up at Paisley, and then we'd be screaming more jelly and ice cream. So it's an interesting one. Interesting times coming. We have a cup semi-final against Rangers on Easter Sunday as well, which I'm going to be out for. So I'll try to get as much content in. Folks, have a look at my t-shirts. The link's in the bio as well. Appreciate if you could. It's £15 for a t-shirt. And we deliver them worldwide as well. So subscribe to the channel. I'll speak to you all soon. I'm just still buzzing over Sunday. And let's forget about the bad times. We're in the good times. We've been in the good times since Ange took over. We had a couple of defeats and we've just gone upwards and upwards. That trend is going right up. We've had success on the way, winning League Cups. We had success in derbies, 2 derby wins. We lost only 1 derby so far. And, the fans are happy. The team are happy. I know we're talking about players being signed up and stuff, which I just discussed. But if they're happy in their training and winning games, it'll all pay off in the end of the season, and we'll get who we can on a permanent, fingers crossed. But for the time being, just enjoy it, folks, and there's more good times ahead. Hail, up the Celts.